Okay, good morning. This is Stacia, and I'm playing my round 4 Twitter games. This is going to be a live recording of me playing. Live recording. Doesn't make sense, but neither do my chess moves often, so we're being consistent. Okay. Tell him to go easy on me. He's, I think, a lot stronger than me. He's like 2,200 in bullets, so let's go ahead and start. E4. Okay. I expected this. I didn't really prepare because, I looked at some of his games, but I just saw that he goes into some fairly normal lines at the Panov. And let me see. Takes c4. We'll just do this. And I figured, I'm not going to find any traps or anything. And he's a strong player. He could easily avoid stuff if he wants to, probably. All right, so knight c3 is good, I think. This is the normal move. Also e6, yeah. So I think I should just go knight c3 here. Or I'm sorry, knight f3. This is totally normal so far. He usually goes bishop e7 here, if I recall. So I wonder if he always plays this way. Oh, I think I saw him play this too. Okay, so his bishop isn't committed yet. This knight could be pesky at some point, and it's applying pressure here. But I've got my knight on there. His bishop's inside the pawn chain, so I'm kind of happy to see that. So here's the thing. I want to play bishop d3 now, but I think he would take. So a lot of times you take first and then play bishop d3. Seems reasonable. If he takes with a pawn, he'll have an isolated pawn like me. Taking with the knight is probably more normal. All right, I think this is correct, so I'm just going to do it. No need to fall way behind on clock. Bishop d3, I think now. Do I need to be concerned about queen b6? I don't think so. If I need to defend this, I can. I don't really want to play that. Just play bishop d3. So next I'm going to castle. He should probably get ready to castle also. Yeah, he does. Bishop e7. So I'm thinking castle, castle. This is all normal. This is probably theory. Feels like a normal Panov position, Panov attack. Too bad I don't know the normal plans. These games tend to be difficult to play, so they might favor him. Okay. I should probably play h3 now. I don't think I want this bishop appearing on g4. So that's definitely a consideration. Can I waste a tempo like that? He has the plan of to attack my pawn, like queen b6. You know what, though? I'm just realizing now, he took with a pawn, too. All right, I'm going to do this. I think I can afford to play slower because he also has this weakness. Yeah, he stopped me from... I wasn't going to put my bishop there, so I'm not sure. I think he's just playing me on the clock, probably. Well, bishop f4 comes to mind. Then I have knight b5 ideas. No idea if they're good, but I definitely want to develop the bishop. So let's say bishop f4, queen b6. He'll have two guys here. But he's not really threatening to take, I don't think, because takes, queen takes, bishop check, and queen wins the queen. So I think I could probably play this way. It feels correct, so let's do it. I'm not unhappy so far. If I do secure a win this game, that would be a huge accomplishment for me. Because I currently have 2 wins and 1 loss in the tournament, and I'm the second lowest rated player in the section. So being at 3 wins and 1 loss would be really good for me. I played the Twinder tournament one other time and I got crushed. Yay, no Bruce is here. I know Bruce. I'm talking as if I'm streaming and I'm not. Okay, so he's thinking. I should be thinking too. What's a plan for black here? So queen b6 is a plan. Okay, there. He's just defending his pawn. Queen b6. Well, now I'm very tempted to go knight b5. Because if knight b5, well, maybe rook c8 will be the answer. Does that stop all my fun? Kind of think so. Plus this is coming. So, okay, I'm ruling that out. I don't like knight b5. Rook c1 looks normal. I could also play a3. It looks lame, but I have this silly rule that I made up where if more than one piece can come to the square, I'll go ahead and play a3. It looks kind of annoying because this knight could jump in and attack my bishop, and I'd probably retreat here. Knight e5 is an idea. What about knight e5? I don't know if I'm ready to undefend that. I think a3 and rook c1. I'm going to play a3. I've had problems with invasions on the square in this line, so... Let's just check. a3, queen b6. I guess I have knight e5. Knight e5. It also defends here, which is kind of nice. And this square is not available anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to play this way. I just have a feeling about it. I need to learn to trust my intuition more because I get in time pressure so often. And then when I play an intuition and time pressure, I often do it fine. So it'd be better if I could, calculate in those moments instead of worrying about something like whether to play a3 or rook c1 in this position when it's not critical. I'd call that not critical. But I do like to find the truth in the position if I can. I'm not really good enough to do it, but I like to search for it. All right, so if I wanted to attack his pawn, how would I do it? It's not really easy. Okay, well, I think maybe I plan like rook c1, bishop b1, queen d3. Could be interesting. I have to watch out for him playing knight e4. This could happen. What happens if he plays knight e4? Knight e4 is not possible right now. I could also play rook e1. Just lining up with stuff on the e-file. I really doubt my rook belongs on f1. But I like rook c1 because it prepares this move. It's rook c1. What can I expect from him? He might prepare something like this. I could also consider knight a5 right here. I like rook c1. All right, I'm gonna play it. Today is Mother's Day, by the way. So happy Mother's Day to any mothers out there. Yeah, rook c8. He's just playing normal. Probably. I like bishop e1. It also allows for, if I decide I want to put pressure on this pawn, I can go here. So this is probably a good move. The other one I'm thinking about is rook e1. I should also think about this move. I don't know. I'm going to play it. I'm behind on the clock. It's not unexpected. He's a very fast player. It's like 2,200 bullets, so. I noticed his other time control ratings are far below his blitz and bullet, which is kind of funny, but that's unusual to see. So maybe he's not accustomed to thinking more deeply about positions. I don't know. If you're watching this, Chesov, maybe you can share some insights. I'd love to learn more about you as a player. Because I'm making all these opinions and I have no idea if I'm right. I'm just guessing things. Because that's fun, I guess. Queen a5 is a move he could think about. Does it do much, though? I mean, Queen b6, queen a5. He could think about b5, I guess. b5 followed by b4 might be a plan, actually. Okay, queen b6. So he's not going for that. Okay, queen b6 attacks the pawn. I have it defended twice. Can he attack it again, though? That's the thing. Oh, and also it attacks here. Knight a5 is a move to consider. Attacks the queen, defends the pawn. So where's his queen going if I do that? So if knight a5, he could go queen a5. He could go queen a7. Oh no, I kind of like knight a5. All right, knight a5. And the rooks are talking to each other. The only downside to that is if he takes here, my queen will have to take. No, it's not true. My bishop is defending as well. All right, I'm thinking about knight a5 and then maybe knight into c5. Seems like an idea. If he takes with the dark square bishop, I can take with a pawn. His pawn might get mobile there, but is it strong or weak? I don't know. It's a way to play. Let's try this. So let's see, there's queen a5, there is queen b5. Seems awkward. Why though? Queen b5, knight c5, bishop takes, rook takes. That would attack the queen. I mean, I'm half expecting queen a7. I don't know if that's good or not, but it seems logical. It just like maintains pressure on my pawn there, which could be good. I don't know. I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Actually, I heard a move, so. All right, knight c5, I was thinking. So if I do this, what happens? It's just a good square for the knight. So I want to look at this capture real quick. If he takes there, I was thinking take with a pawn. I just like that I could play b4 soon, and maybe that's... So I don't think he should do that and give up his dark square bishop. But he might play b6. Then I could decide if I want to take here. It's possible. If he takes out the f-pawn, it does open his f-file, but it also creates a weakness. So I don't know. I'm thinking knight c5. Let's just do it. I'll let him decide what he wants to do. Okay, he's thinking. So we're on move 16 and I've used 11 minutes. I guess I'm okay with that, I think. I mean, his best way to beat me is to wait until I'm in time pressure and then outplay me. So I'm expecting that strategy. Candidate moves for black. He could think about taking. He could think about b6. Oh man. I didn't consider that move. Or he could just outplay me now. Okay, what's going on here? Is that possible? So it's a discovery on my knight. I can see that much. And he's saying if I take here, he'll take here with check. I'm half tempted to just play b4. That can't be good though. Okay, so if I take here, I guess he takes my knight. Probably with the bishop. All right, this is probably critical how I respond to this, so. Well, let's say I do this. Takes. I can take with the queen. My queen, the placement of my queen is improved. But then he takes here. The rook's lined up with my queen and bishop. I have this weakness to play against at least, but if he gets an e5, I think it's just good for him. He might get an e5. What happens if I take This way? He'll certainly take here. What if I take here? Then he takes with the bishop. Then my knight's under attack. I mean, okay, I lost my pawn. I'm worse. But how to continue? I could also just not take the knight. That's an option. But he's under attack, so I would have to move him, I guess. What if I take with the knight? I guess this move. I could take here. He takes. What about takes, takes? Might be 3. Well, that just feels wrong, though. That was a nice find by him. Can I just retreat my knight? Like, is that possible? Like maybe knight d3. But then I think he can take my rook. Queen takes, other rook in. So, well, you know, if I take the bishop, at least I have the 2 bishops. You know? Something. So let's look at this one more time. I take, he takes. I take with the queen. He takes here. It's dangerous, but do I have queen g3 right there? Might be interesting. All right, I think I'm going to go for this line. He could also take back with the knight this way. It's possible. Yeah, he has other stuff he can do. I thought this is most critical to look at. Yeah, he did take that way. Interesting. So my bishop's under attack. Now if I go bishop e3, I think he can advance. Can he? No, he can't. So probably that's the right move then. I just want to maintain my eyes on this. Okay, let's try that. Well, I guess this is the sort of thing I would expect playing a stronger player for them to find something like that. I'm gonna look at it real quick. Like, yeah, it's just a nice trick. Like, It looks like my pawn's like defended. It looks like it's blocked. Yeah, you know, my knight played there. It's nice. All right, so queen there. All right. All right, I'm thinking queen d3. Let's apply some pressure here. Pins the knight down for the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna play that. It just seems logical to me. Now, it is possible I could still win this pawn, so usually the knight belongs in front of it. This looks like a cheapo, doesn't it? Like just planning to take. I'm sure he'll see that, but let's see. Can that be of any use? It's a resource nonetheless. Well, I guess bishop there, he could just take it with the knight if he wants to. And I should probably try to maintain my two bishops. Yeah, probably the right thing to do is apply pressure on the king side, but also try to win this pawn. So maybe a move like rook here. Yeah, so he's defending it. Okay. Well, I kind of like knight here then. I do kind of like this. If takes, bishop takes. The knight belongs there. Rook also belongs here, probably. Looking for his active moves. Knight h5. Would lose, actually. So this knight is still kind of pinned. All right, I think I will... This queen is pretty well placed on b8, isn't it? It's a nice diagonal. You can create a battery this way. What about takes? I get a check in that way. No, it's covered. F4. I'm worried to play a move like F4 with this dark square bishop here, ready to check me and stuff. I'd probably have to prepare with king h1, but it is a way to improve things. Maybe. So I think he'd love to play knight e5, but well, maybe he can play knight e5. Well, if knight e5, can I go into that? Oh, I should have saw that move. Okay, that knight's coming into e5. Okay, I'm thinking about this. Can I play that? Queen f5. I'm not sure if I have enough squares to play over here. It's like the queen's guarding the dark squares and the knight's guarding the light squares. I don't think I have any squares, really. Well, I can go here. Nervous about this move, but it might be right. I need to keep this square open for the queen, though. That's my idea. I can think about this now. I don't know if it's check. I don't really see anything. Well, check followed by knight f5. That threatens stuff here, but he has his bishop. Well, if he moves the bishop, I take the knight. That's interesting. I might try it. I mean, I'm worse in this position. Oh, and I have 9 minutes. All right, let's calculate this. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Oh, I don't have a check. There's still a pawn there. Yeah, I don't know. Don't even have a check. Could try bishop a2 is a move. Bringing my rook to the center is also a move. Maybe rook fd1 feels normal, but he could just trade off then if he wants. This, on the other hand, does it create a threat or anything? Not especially. Takes pressure off at h7 and applies it to this diagonal instead. So, be threatening takes, takes, takes. I don't know. I really just don't know. I'm going to try it. Well, no, let's go here. Okay, I better start moving faster. I should look for his ideas. 95. 95, I take it and win a pawn. Yeah, I'm not dead yet. This position's too complicated, and he has a weakness, so yeah, I should probably take with the rook. Yeah, he's trading stuff off, isn't he? Rook c8 now. Okay, rook c8 is an idea. I'm not convinced that I'd be that upset. I mean, I have the two bishops, and I have chances to win back that pawn. So I'm worse, but I'm worse, but I'm also 10 minutes down on the clock, however. That's probably the real problem. All right, so I'm thinking bishop a2. He can defend with the other knight, or he can move this knight anywhere to defend with the rook. And then maybe I come back. I don't know. I like being on open file. I never know where the rook belongs. Like, does it belong attacking the weakness, or does it belong in the open file? I don't know. Bishop there, really. He must have some weird idea. You could check my king, but what else is he planning? Anytime there's a battery, you have to look out for stuff like this and this. I think bishop a2. Is this knight still tied down? Like, even if I get this check in, king here, he might be getting out. I think I would like that variation though, so um, all right, I'm gonna go with my instinct and play this move because I just feel like I can always come back and threaten stuff again, but I've got this pawn. This pawn is weak, it's blockaded. I should attack it. So I might bring the rook back, and that would be 3 guys on it. Use the bathroom again. Great. Okay. So in this part of the game, it's time to get really aware of checks, captures, tempo moves, right? So scanning the board for those, especially blacks on me. So 95 is certainly a move. 95 bishop takes, though. Note that if I win this pawn, then I have pressure on f7. That could be nice. Also, if he moves this knight away, I actually can take here then, because then he takes and the knight would be undefended. I think I do have to worry about, yeah, moves like that. Huh, it's an interesting move. So now if I take here, I can't take back with the queen anymore. I could go f4 here. It's probably a bad move. I think it's a bad move. Maybe just b4. Maybe rook d1. I mean, I'm going to try to win this pawn, right? That's my best chance. So if I go rook d1, bishop takes, All right, I'm just going to do it. Well, I'm a little worried about his rook taking the c-file and invading on c2. Because after takes, the knight's not guarding, but the queen is guarding. What do I do from here? What do I do? And if I move the knight, he takes on b2. All right, this is my instinct, and I'm going to have to play by instinct. His queen could also, like, come to c7. Maybe b4 next. If he plays here, I could play this move. That'd be nice. I don't think he'll do that, though. I could play like a4, a5. I don't know. That's silly, probably. So if knight e5, I take on d5. Could put my queen on f3, but is that really an improvement? Would attack the pawn at least. I think the queen's better on f5. I might just play king h1 and think about f4. I mean, is that F pawn just going to be weak though? Like, oh, right there. Okay, discovered defense on the pawn. That I understand. Ooh, ooh, take back, take back. I was drawing an arrow. Oh, thank you. Sorry, you guys. Neither one of us want the game to end like that, though. I think his knight's coming to g6. Yeah. Why can't I? Where's my chat? I don't know what happened to my chat. Okay. All right, let's do this. See, on f5, the queen is defending this square. That might become important if a rook or a queen come to the c file. If the queen comes immediately, I'll go rook c1 and kick her right off. He's good. I think he's slow playing me because okay, f4. I was gonna say f4 might be good, except this knight just defended it again. Dang it. So the knight might come to h4. I'm tempted to play g3. Creates weaknesses though. I don't know. I might play f4 though, because then I take here and I take the knight. Maybe king h1. Oh man, he might be going knight f4. This is probably not good, but I like dominating this knight. It's probably not good though. I'm thinking about f4, but oh, then again, f4 doesn't even work because the pawn would then block my idea. All right, I need some new ideas here. It's going to move the knight, but he belongs on d4. I know he does. I need to blockade that pawn. Pawn is defended by a knight and a rook. This knight is now defending the bishop. Yeah, I might go h4. h5 could be annoying. So that's an idea. I have 1 minute left. I need to play blitz. Oh boy. What is this? Oh, check with the queen. Well, if I don't take, it takes queen check. Wins the bishop, doesn't it? Oh man. Well, this is what happens when you play a strong player. Yikes. I missed that. Oh, that should do it. Wow. Good game. I think he played very well. Should I let him take it or just resign? Yeah, we'll just resign. Where is my chat? I can only have the buttons. I don't have I'm in the search button for some reason. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay. All right, so here's the plan. I'm going to end the video. I will be doing an analysis on this as well. I'm treating this tournament, this Twitter tournament, as my official training over the board tournament because due to the pandemic, there are no over the board tournaments. So I'm treating these like games that I should take very seriously and learn from. And I'm playing real opponents, so I think it's nice. Yeah, he said he has to improve it longer time controls. That's kind of what I saw from his games. Yeah, I am glad I didn't make it easy at least. But that's going to be an instructive game that I will remember for a long time, especially that knight takes d4 move. That was really good on his part, I thought. Okay, so I'll be back with the analysis and some more chess. So thanks for watching, you guys. And happy checkmating. Bye.